Pretty windy today, but it's the 19th of April and we got to get this stuff chopped up. Like I say, it's pretty windy, but I want to get this ground up, and it's dry. All the rain that we did have down there, it's dry, And I'm on my shed hunting season, no better word, it sucked. 3, but I want my hats off to Dilly Dillon. He found 52, 5 matching sets. That's a hell of a year. So congratulations, Dilly. Well, let's get this mowing underway. Standing up, see if I can see any antlers that are down in that Conceal. Got a play standing up. If you look for her on the canopy, got a hard hat. But who knows, you might find a antler. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just a few minutes ago I was mentioning that I only found 3 sheds. And Dilly Dillon, a good friend of mine, he found over 50, 51 or 52, 5 matching sets. And here's how it went. You can see I just mowed that back there in the back. Mowed that Conceal. And I was heading over here. And there you go. 19th day of April, 2023. I gotta tell you, I gave up. Because there was a lot of bucks here. And you know what the surprising part about it is? Right there. That tree right there. Was that hedge apple tree where all those bucks were underneath there? I thought it was going to be a given. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they went. But I do know one thing. This set means so much to me. That'll be the 20th matching set of antlers I found on this property. Let's go, and we got it on video. It was in April when I got this 8-pointer on video, just about a week ago. And what are the odds that it drop it that close to one another? Let's take a look at it. I got that dude. And there's the other one, and it was 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 feet apart. It's where those, it shed both of those. Let's walk over here to the hedge apple tree from here. So it's there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 steps to those sheds out there. 30, and there's not a hedge apple left on this ground. I had totally given up. That's divine intervention, friend. I had nothing to do with this. God did this. God put me here today. I've been going through a living hell with that AFib and all the dope they put you on, and trying to get the tractors maintained. Couldn't get to the woods. I haven't been turkey hunting yet. It snowed last week on my birthday. But to find these guys that close together, and I know I got that 8-pointer on tape. I'm just going to mark these so I know where they were at. That's amazing. One dropped going north, one drop going south. Well, here we go. The old saying. I didn't think I was going to get to use that this year. First human hand. Oh, what a divine antler. Don't you people that talk about size and all that, you don't have a clue what you're talking about. Yeah, you find big ones, but when you can find matching sets, first human hand, touch that one. Side by side. Unreal. On the 19th day of April. Well, there you go, Dilly and Dalton. That's my year. Yahoo! And from these 2 stakes, where we had me and little Donnie had our straw bale set, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Right there, me and little Donnie was sitting, had a blind in between there. Whew. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Almighty. And like I say, right there was that buck was walking, right where those flags were. So he dropped both antlers. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been making a lot of videos lately. I didn't want to have any repetitiveness that's going over and over. But I did find this unique guy. He had a broken jaw or something, definitely. And I found that little shed, which I thought was pretty cool if I found the other one. And I thought maybe this was it, but it wasn't. And then lo and behold, my biggest one at that time was this little small 8-pointer, and it stuck out like chrome in a junkyard. And I was pretty happy to get that, considering the year that I've been having. And then this guy here is a trophy in its own right, for a simple fact of keep on keeping on. On the 8th of April 2023, you'll see him walking by the stand that I've shot a lot of bucks out of. It's an old oak tree stand, and he had both sides on, and that was the 8th of April. And I went up there and looked a little bit, but to no available finding it. And then yesterday I was finally starting to do some food plotting management, and I was doing some mowing of the Conceal, and that's pretty thick stuff. And I was looking for antlers in it, and I got out of the end of it, and not far from that hedge apple tree where all those bucks were in January, and they were really flocked up there, and he was one of them. He was in there, and I was sure I would find a lot of buck or shed antlers in that area, but I didn't. And make the story short, I drove out there in the green, or I had some winter rye planted, and there laid both of his antlers, as you see in the video. They were 5 feet apart, and they were about 60 yards from our tree stands and our hay bale stand, and they were 30 feet away from the hedge apple tree. And he's a perfect 8-pointer, and he carried his rack a long time, so that was pretty good, because like I said, I just picked him up yesterday, and I got him mounted with those plastic skull mounts, which I found out was hard today, because most everybody's already used them up, and I had a hard time finding one. But I'm going to spin him around here like I usually do, so you can get a 360-degree view of him. I know he's not the biggest, but I'll tell you what, that's quite unique. Perfect 8-pointer. Just perfect. And there, he wanted to move on the stand a little bit. I came back over there. But he's going to be a nice 8-pointer this fall, and it just, we'll get a shot from the rear. Like I say, he's a trophy in my book. I never harvested a buck this year, but to find this guy and finding racks is one thing, but having documentation and history of them through trail cams makes them just that much more valuable to me. Now that's my opinion, and that's like assholes, everybody has one. But that's a pretty nice buck. And with that said, I want to give out a large congratulations to a friend of mine, one of my best friends, hell of a bow hunter and a fisherman, Dilly Dillon. Dilly, you did a hell of a good job. Found 52 antlers this year and 5 matching sets. 52 antlers, and he earned them. He hunted in the cold, he hunted, who knows how many miles it took him to find them. But Dilly Dillon did a good job, and he did it along with his son Dalton at the same time. And so congratulations to Dilly, and to the rest of you. I hope you had a good time. But just remember, anytime you're blessed with finding matching sets, like this was 5 feet apart, and you see actual video of when I drove up there with the tractor. So there's no staging or anything of it. It's just the way it was. So that'd have been the 19th of April, I was totally blessed, finally. But, and that's divine intervention. To have that deer walk in front of those new cameras where they send them to you. And I I wasn't having any success, and I had a lot of good bucks on those cameras, but I don't know what the deal was. I just couldn't. They just weren't on the property. But this is a pretty good one, and like I said, finding it and having it on video alive, and then finding both sheds not chewed on or nothing. That's ultimate shed antler hunting. So thanks for your time, and once again, if you see Dilly Dillon, his name's Jeff Dillon, but he goes by Dilly, give him a big shout out. So thank you very much. See you on down the trail.